Good afternoon. I think it's April the 28th, and it's a gorgeous day here in North Carolina. And I know I make a lot of video on herbs, and I drink a lot of herb tea, especially mint tea. I just wanted to show you some of my herbs, and then I'll try to talk a little bit about them. But here's some spearmint that I propagated last year. Usually my mints, because like this pot is full, it was real thin last year in the fall, and I usually divide my pots up in the fall, and then they start coming back out in the spring for my mints. And then let's see, here's some rosemary I propagated a couple of years ago, and it's doing okay in partial shade. I just love the smell of rosemary, and it's good on meat. It's good for colds. And I'm surprised, even this is some lavender I believe I propagated, and it's doing okay in partial shade, but it does better in full sun. I mean, a lot of herbs like full sun, but the mints do better, seems like, in partial shade. So there's some mint, and mint's good for your your stomach, your nerves. It's good for your immune system. So some of my mints I put in clay pots or especially strawberry pots, because they're dry and herbs like things dry. So last year I did this pot, and I took 3 clay pots of the biggest one, and a medium one, and a small one. So my herbs are getting kind of tall. That's looks like maybe 8 or 9 inches. So I'm going to cut this for some tea, and I have lots of mint. And I have one here. And then try not to bounce y'all around. Let me get my basket. Hold on, make everybody dizzy. I'll walk over here. So I have a bunch of baskets out, but I'm cutting mint. And normally when I cut my mint, I usually cut it down to about like that, and then it's going to come back up. Now, because I'm cutting some of my mint, not my mint, but all my herbs, because they're starting to flower, because they're really putting off right now. Now, normally I don't let my sage bloom, but I try to let some bloom for the bees. They have beautiful purple flowers. And so it does better if they don't have blooms, if you're going to use them for food or medicinal purposes. So last year I did this bed, and I just pulled stuff out of the garden and moved it around. So I was just bored and needed something to do. I've got ginger root planted in these, along with a little bit of one of the dew plants. So we'll see what that looks like when it comes up. And this is mint that I started last year also, but the squirrels keep digging in it, and they're in a shallower pots. So we'll see. And then there's another one. A lot of it's spearmint. And this is my peppermint. And I got to cut all this. And you've got to put mint in pots. All my mint is in pot. I learned that the hard way, because at my mom's I have a whole bed of mint. So just get outside, enjoy yourself, cut you some herbs. Herbs smell so good if you like to grow herbs, or just get out in the garden, listen to the birds, and have a good day. Talk to you later.